I've been approached to do a documentary for the last 20, let's say, 21 years, 22 years. So wasn't necessarily to tell it now. It was always about finding the right partner. And I never wanted to tell uh, a bastardized story. I never wanted to tell a sensationalized story. I always wanted to tell an honest truth. And so while people had been approaching me, it always depended on where I was at the time and who the partner was. Uh, Again, I just didn't want to prostitute my story. I didn't want to tell somebody else's story through my story. And I'm a very honest person. I don't believe in deceiving partners and getting a bag, under false pretense. So I've always been very straight up with people. And so the story that partners wanted to tell and the story that I wanted to tell never really coincided. They wanted to tell somebody else's story, or they wanted to tell me as a pawn in someone else's story. And I was always interested in telling, the Shyne story as far as Shyne, who Shyne is, Shyne's world. And yes, there are people that are in that orbit, but it's my orbit. And, partners didn't necessarily align with that until I met with Disney, Anscape, and those people, they saw the vision. They saw exactly what I wanted to tell, which was a story of a Shyne who is indomitable, but a Shyne who is relatable to everyone, and let my story be a transmission of empowerment to everyone that's going to see this documentary, and letting my story be, the underpinning example of, being indefatigable, being invincible, despite your vulnerabilities, despite your deficiencies, despite your Achilles heels. Uh, and so that's the story I wanted to tell. I didn't want to tell a story of me being a victim and, oh, poor me. And I think we pretty much accomplished that in this documentary, um, in focusing on a totality of events. But in the totality of events, I'm the victor. I'm the person that triumphed over tragedy despite all of the obstacles that I faced. And I wasn't where I'm at 10 years ago. I wasn't where I'm at maybe 7 years ago. So it just happened, organically. No one planned different things that you see happening in the universe um, to coincide with the release. We signed this deal maybe 2 or 3 years ago. We started shooting maybe a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. And we always planned to come out in the fall. Thank God that we were able to get everything done. And here we are. That Belize is paradise. And so they should definitely come and vacation in Belize. They should come and invest in Belize, build a second home in Belize, retire in Belize, enjoy the paradise that is Belize.
So the word of the day is believe.
Yes, Belize it.